Hello friends, welcome to our channel Solution with Fun Many Learners or 2K19. In today's session, here we are going to discuss with you on the topic that is the introduction to database management system. First of all, we will discuss with you what basically the history of the database management system is and from where the database system came and what is the data and what is the information and what basically the database is. So first of all, let us discuss with you the history behind the creation of the databases. So first of all, what is behind the creation of the databases? As already we know that during the early age of the computer, data that was collected was being stored on the magnetic tapes. But as we know that the magnetic tapes were generally of the format in which the data was only able to be written on them, but it was not able to be read. So the retrieval of the data was very difficult from those magnetic tapes, and they were very slow and they were very bulky, and the data retrieval was not efficient from them. So as a final means, a last thing that was invented as a final solution was the database. What basically the database is. Now let me discuss with you that. First of all, we will tell you that who invented database management system. As you already know that the most famous company in the world in today's sprawling world is the Oracle. So the Mr. Larry Ellison, who is the co-founder and CEO of Oracle, was the one who first realized the need of the database management system, and he was the one who created the database management system. So the first database management system was created by Mr. Larry Ellison. Now let's move on to our topic that what basically data is. What basically the data is. Data is the collection of the facts and statistics which is stored either on a hard disk or it is free flowing over a network. So basically data is raw and unprocessed. What is the form of the data? Data is a raw and unprocessed information which is in the form of the various facts and statistics which might be either stored in the local area network or it might be free flowing over a network. So basically this is the data. Now let us discuss with you how data is received. First of all, let us explain you it through an example. Suppose we are visiting a website named as www.wikileaks.org and when visiting a website, it is having a feature of restoring the computer's IP address from where the website is being visited. So basically it is stored and then it returns the cookie in your browser. So using that cookie, what it does, it marks the website and your name and age is stored in the data of the website. So basically what it is storing, anyone who is visiting the website, it is storing the name of that person who is visiting the website and your age in the database of the web browser website. So now let us this was how the data retrieval is being done. Now let us explain you that what basically the information is the process data. What is the information? Information is the process data. Suppose here a flowchart is being given. Here the data is being collected from three different sources, and then this collected data is being processed, and then on processing what we finally get is the information. Now let us explain that how information is retrieved through an example. Suppose if we have already discussed with you that the data is collected by the user's browser from using the cookies data. How the data is collected? By using the cookies. Data is collected by the website from the user's browser. What data was being stored by the user's browser? What database was being used? That was the age and the name of the person. So if the website stores the age of the website stores the data of the various persons, and then generally if we analyzes that on analysis of that data, it generally analyzes that men of age group 20 to 25 are mostly visiting the website. So finally what information is retrieved from the data? That the men who are visiting the website are of the age group 20 to 25 from using the name using the data is being analyzed by the data that was the name and the age of the various persons who were visiting the website. So this is how the information retrieval is being done. Now let me explain it through a flow chart. Suppose here a person is visiting the website and the cookies is saved on person is listed 5 to 6 persons visit that website. Then the cookies is saved on their browsers. Then website analyzes the data, that is the name and the person of name and age of those persons. Then it analyzes that what age group people are mostly visiting the website. That is the 20 to men having the age of 20 to 25 mostly visiting the website. This is the final information retrieved after the analysis of data. Dear friends, so now let's move on to our next topic, that what basically the database is. Database is the collection of interrelated data, the data that is related to each other, means manipulating one data can affect the another data also. So this is the collection of such kind of interrelated that can be assessed, managed, manipulated and updated as per our needs in the practical real life. So friends, now let us hear a sample example of a database of the inventory database management system. Suppose here given are the customers, staffs, orders, store, various kind of entities are given here. These are already interlinked with each other. As the customer will place the order, so customer is having the various parameters given such as customer ID, first name, last name, and various simple given here. Will place the order, so order ID will be directly linked to the customer ID, because customer who is placing that particular order will be having the only one customer order ID. So customer is anyhow related to order, and order will be placed by whom? Order will be accepted by staff. So one staff member will also be there. So there will be staff ID of that member, and that staff member will be picking up the items from a particular store, and from that particular store a particular product will be picked up. So stock will be store will be directly connected to stock, and from that stock a particular product will be connected. So this is how these all entities are interlinked and interrelated to each other. This is how the data is database having the various data is related to each other. So friends, these were the topics that were covered in today's session. That what is the history of the data, what data basically is, and how and what is the information, and how the information is being retrieved, how data is being retrieved, and what basically the database is. That will make you understand through the example and various other flowchart. So friends, if you like the video, please like it, and if you have any query, then you can comment in the comment box down below and share it with your friends more and more. Thank you friends for watching the video. Keep learning, be creative, be inspired. Thank you friends.